I sat down and I started thinking, where exactly did you come from?
You ever hear of Buddhism, reincarnation, nirvana, and all that?
I was not really into the whole grunge thing, honestly.
No, you die and you come back as something else late.
So this week's Facey Space goes to Jackson. I hear, and he's going to be receiving an email of my actual, in the, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So, you must have been a real jerk to come back as a spark plug.
Actually, I was a talking Furby before. I consider this a step up. The day my battery died was the greatest day of my furry electronic life.
So this video is from Donald Kelly. He's from IFD. He's one of the drifters down there, and he's going to show you what kind of goes on down there.
Hey guys, it's DJ here. I want to talk to you a little bit about IFD and the events that they put on. First of all, if you don't know, IFD stands for I Fucking Drift. They run events mainly at Shangri-La 2 Speedway down in Tioga, New York. They also run a couple events out near you guys at Spencer Speedway just outside of Rochester. There'll be 2 of those next month, so be sure to check them out if you get the chance. Some of the better points of IFD, I guess the number one would be the price. You won't beat it value for money. $20, you can drift all day and you get a ton of track time. You're pretty much just limited by how many tires you bring and whether or not your car can take the abuse all day. Along with that, it doesn't matter what you drive. It's a very cool bunch of people that just want to have fun with cars. It doesn't matter if you drive a 500 horsepower Nissan or you're driving a 100 horsepower Civic. As long as you're there to have fun and you obey the rules, that anything goes pretty much. The only real rules they have, you have to wear a helmet. There's no crazy safety cage rules or fire suppression or any of that. As long as your car doesn't leak fluids all over the track, you're pretty much good to go. We've seen guys run there in anything from Jeeps to mopeds. It's pretty crazy the stuff you'll see out there. So here, I'll add a couple of clips in for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you make it out to an event sometime this summer.
So would it be safe to say that becoming a spark plug was a step up for you?
It was until I met your fat gingerly ass. I'm just hoping if I die soon enough, I can come back as the hamburger helper mascot. That guy has it made.
It could be worse. You could be like a really tall giant black dude or something.
Don't you even think that. You might jinx me. At least I'm not a ginger. Who'd you piss off in your past life?
Everyone. And I don't think I've learned my lesson either. Our final video of the day is from Matt. He's going to show you the preparation of autocross.
Hey YouTube, this is Matt coming to you live from Mountain 315 here. Doing part 2 of the clips for autocross, and today we're going to talk about things to prep for your car for the first go at it. I'm going to start with the front of the car, kind of work my way to the back. In terms of the day of the race, what they're going to do is what's called tech inspection. They're going to do a general overall look of the car and make sure everything's in working order. Starting in the front, under the hood, obviously just in general, check your fluids, make sure everything's, where it needs to be, brake fluid, antifreeze oil, whatever else you got under there. Just make sure your car is really ready for the day. If you have anything that could potentially be loose, if you have maybe a battery box or something like that, make sure it's nice and tight, again, because they will take a look at it. Kind of working our way around, the next thing you want to do, take a look at your tires, make sure you have, a solid amount of tread, make sure the tire pressure is where it needs to be, and if you have a dedicated set of wheels, or if you've recently put them on, or just for general awareness, if you will, give your lug nuts a check, make sure they're torqued to spec. Kind of continuing on our way back here, in terms of the inside of the car, what they're going to want to see is just basically nothing loose in the car. They will ask that you take out your floor mats, and that's simply just that there's no chance of your foot getting caught up or the pedals getting caught up and you losing control of the car and injuring yourself or some of the other people that are going to be out working the course. the day of the race. Continuing on back, make sure that you don't have anything loose in the trunk. In this case, I'd obviously take these extra floor mats out, the golf balls, and maybe take my little courtesy cover here for the hatch. I always tell people, remember, if you're going to be bringing a helmet the night before, stick it in your car so you don't forget it. They will take a look at that during the tech inspection and make sure that it is qualified for you to use. So that's really it. So the quick overall is just make sure really everything's nice and tight and there's nothing loose on the car. Give your car kind of that quick check over that you would if you're going to be doing a long trip or anything like that. But that's really it. So have a good one. Thanks.